Hey, it's Angela.
Hey, it's Richie here with your Week 12 picks. A lot of really good games. A few games on Thursday for Thanksgiving, so we'll jump into it. The Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. This is pretty big for the division for possible playoffs, but I'll go with the Bears to win at the end.
Yeah, I'll go for the Bears.
Washington, Dallas. This is huge for the division. Washington has a one-game lead over Dallas, but the quarterback for Washington, Alex Smith, he got hurt. He's out for the season. So I'm going to go with Dallas to win this one and take the lead in the division.
I'll go for the Cowboys.
The Atlanta Falcons take on the Saints. The Saints are unbelievable this year. They've scored 40 points in 6 of the games this year, which ties the NFL record for most in a season already. And they have, 6 more games to go. Atlanta could keep up. They have the potential on offense, but this could be kind of high scoring, but I'm going to go with the Saints. They just look unstoppable.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the Saints.
The Jaguars and Buffalo Jacksonville, they're trying to maybe sneak into a wild card. Unfortunately, they lost to the Steelers after having a decent lead in the fourth quarter, and they lost. But I'm going to go with Jacksonville to beat Buffalo. Buffalo's still not very good, and Jacksonville wants to go to the playoffs. So.
Yeah, I'll go for the Jaguars. And the Jaguars versus Buffalo starts the Sunday games.
Yeah, that's the Sunday one. Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati. Cincinnati, they're trying to sneak into the playoffs as well. They started the season really nicely. The last few games they haven't done very good. But I think they bounce back here. So I think Cincinnati will get the win.
I'm gonna go for the Browns.
New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Patriots, they had a bye week this past week. The week before they got destroyed. I think they're going to be pissed off and take it out on the Jets. So I think Patriots win.
I'm going to go for the Jets.
Yeah. The New York Giants take on the Eagles. The Giants hadn't been doing well. They beat the Bucks. Philly, they're kind of falling. They got destroyed by the Saints. But Philly's still in it for maybe a possible playoff. They're only, I think, 2 games behind the division lead even. So I think the Eagles will end up with this one.
I'll go for the Eagles.
The 49ers taking on the Bucks. Normally I would say the Bucks because the Niners aren't very good, but the Bucks are terrible too right now. But I'm still going to go with the Bucks here. I think they finally get it done. San Francisco has to go all the way across the country to Tampa, so I'll go with the Bucks.
Oh, it's a home game?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go for the Bucks home team.
All right, Seattle Seahawks here. This is a huge game for what possible wild card spot in the playoffs. Seattle has to come all the way across the country to face Carolina. That being said, I'm still going to go with Seattle. I can't count out Russell Wilson, the quarterback for Seattle, so I'll go with them.
Is it going to be a close game? Because they're both...
I think so, yeah.
All right, I'll go competition. I'll go for Panthers.
Oakland Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore, they started their rookie quarterback Lamar Jackson, and he led them to a win against Cincinnati, which is big for them. He ran for over 100 yards, even though he's a quarterback, which is what he did at college. He had 27 carries in that game, which was the most for a quarterback in a single game since 1950. So as long as they keep using him that way, they might, and they're trying to fight for a playoff spot too. I'm going to go with Baltimore.
For the Ravens. I'll go for the Ravens.
Arizona Cardinals taking on the Chargers. Chargers, they lost close by 1 point to the Broncos. I think they bounced back, and they should beat Arizona.
How is Arizona?
They're not great.
Right.
They're not very good.
I'll go for the Chargers.
Pittsburgh Steelers against Denver. Pittsburgh got a lead in their division. Denver just had the nice win against the Chargers. Denver, maybe if they want to sneak into the playoffs, this would be a big win for them, but I'm going to go with the Steelers in the end. I think they get it.
I'm going for the Broncos.
Miami and Indianapolis, again, both teams trying to get the playoffs. Indianapolis has the lead in their division. Miami's got 5 wins. They're only, I think, 1 or 2 games. I think 1 game behind. Actually, I think they might be tied with Indianapolis in the overall record. So for playoffs, this could be big. I'm going to go with Indy, though. They're playing well right now. Miami, their quarterback situation is, we don't know. You keep going through people.
I'll still go with the Dolphins.
Green Bay, Minnesota, again, another playoff thing, situation. I'm gonna go Green Bay. I can't count out Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is
The quarterback for Green Bay.
You can or cannot?
Can't count him out.
Oh, can't count him out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going for Packers.
All right, the Monday night game, the Tennessee Titans and Houston Texans. This is big for the division, for playoffs. Houston, I think, has a 2-game lead on the Titans, but even still, the Titans need it. But Houston, they just seem to they're the first team in, I don't know if it's in NFL history, but at least in a long time, they actually started this season 0-3, and now they've won 7 straight. So, and to lead their division, and I think they keep it going. So I think Houston will win.
Do you think this is a good?
Yeah, it should be close. I'm not too confident Houston will win, but I think they should.
All right.
They just kind of have figured out ways to win somehow.
I'll go for competition.
Yeah.
Titans, because it should be a good game to watch.
And I say that in a good way, that they're just finding ways to win. Like they beat the Redskins on a last-second field goal, even though their quarterback threw 2 interceptions. They didn't, their offense didn't do a whole lot, but their defense had a 101-yard interception return for a touchdown.
Which team is that?
Houston.
Houston.
Because the Redskins were driving, they had it close to the goal line, threw an interception. The guy intercepted it a yard in the end zone and ran it all the way back for a 101-yard touchdown, and that helped lead to the win. So they're just kind of scoring, figuring out ways to do it, and usually that's what good teams end up doing. But all right, so those are picks. This could be a pretty big week for a lot of playoff implications, division implications going on. So those are our picks.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.